All right, top Billin, getting around to finally doing a little bit more of the team scouting or the intra-team scouting as far as the Atlanta Falcons go. And, of course, the most requested guy was Dante Fowler. So I told you guys I would get to it. And, man, here you go. Dante Fowler, a kid that I've known about since he was in high school. Of course, played for them Gators. The kid is just an all-around stud. There's no doubt about that. A complete edge player. Can play the run. You can stand him up. You can work him at a 9 technique. As a dude's about 260-something pounds, you can reduce him down, have him play at a 5 technique. He can rush the passer with power. He can convert speed into power, and he's got some twitch to him. He's not the overall explosive athlete that Vic Beasley is, but in his short area and just getting to the quarterback, he's every bit the athlete Vic Beasley is. I think he has a higher floor than Vic Beasley, and I think he may be able to get you one of those explosive sack-type seasons, if not string together a lot more consistency than Vic Beasley did. All right, of course, the former Falcon here, 6'3", 246 pounds. He had that high water mark the Super Bowl year, 15.5 sacks. And, man, I thought he was going to absolutely destroy. A huge Vic Beasley fan here coming out of college. He's one of the first dudes I did some stuff on when I worked at SB Nation's national college site. So after that, though, man, 5 sacks, 8 sacks. Didn't quite live up to the billing. And, you know, we only work with top billing. All right, see Fowler here, 6'3", 255. Remember, he got injured in his first season. He came back. He had 4 sacks. Then he came with 8 sacks. Then he had 4 sacks between his 2 teams with the Rams and the Jacksonville Jaguars when he got traded. Then last year he hit for 11.5 sacks. But his work goes beyond sack numbers, although those will come as well. I think he'll do just as good here. He's got a lot of the same setup as far as having a good 3 technique that he can work with. And we can see what comes ahead on the other side of him with Tack McKinley, but it could end up being a good duo. But he's a guy that's going to contribute a lot in a bunch of different areas.
What more can I say?
Top billing. All right, so you know I had to start here because this had to be the game that got that man paid and put him squarely on the Falcons' radar when the Rams came in there and straight bludgeoned the Falcons here in Atlanta. So we see him right here pushed out towards like a 7 technique, not quite lined up at the 9s, but working against Caleb McGarry. And I know people are already going, oh, he's beating up, cooking the rook and all this and that, right? No, he's an equal opportunity employer. If you line up against him, he'll cook you. So that's what it is right here. But check this out right here. Look at his inside move. Look at the short area explosion right there. Short area explosion. All right, you see him going against the right tackle, Caleb McGarry there. Now what he's going to do here, she's going to immediately push upfield. It's almost like a receiver, right? Giving yourself a release, giving yourself kind of an outside release. Look at him, right? Hitting with a lead jab, hit him with the lead jab foot there, bend it back to the inside real quickly, not giving you not a lot to work with, right? Giving you half a man. Half a man there, fight with their hands, but just from a leverage standpoint. So McGarry's kind of out leveraged right there. He stops moving his feet. Dante Fowler doesn't stop moving his feet, right? You stop moving your feet, you're cooked. I'm not sure if he thought he had help on the inside here with Devontae Freeman, if they missed that, but he got him way too wide on the inside right there, and you're not going to be able to recover because you stopped moving your feet. And as we see there, really nobody open unless you just want to throw an interception like a bunch of these haters want Matt Ryan to always do. He's not going to do that, so he just had to kind of eat this one right here. But great move, great explosion there by Dante Fowler for one of his sacks against Matt Ryan. All right, this time going against Jake Matthews here. So he is working towards the 9s right here, and he sets Jake Matthews up very well. You can see how cerebral he is as well. Look at him recognizing it's a deep set. Works him. Look. Bring it back. You can see him surveying right here, right? So his modus operandi is to play the run on the way to the passer. So he's all about his business after the run here. Once he realizes, though, it's a bluff, you can see him right here, right? Slow play it. Slow play it, gain some space with the arms and working a faux deep set. He wants to get Matthews to go back as far as Matt Ryan is right there so he can squeeze down the line of scrimmage, right? What's the fastest way to point A from point B? Straight line. Got him. All right, we can look at it from this vantage point here. See him get off the ball, surveying the land, create that space, realize what's going on. Now and implement your game plan. Get him parallel to the quarterback, get him far upfield as you need him to be. Then look, use that inside arm to work back free, right down the line of scrimmage. Look, once again, nobody open, so nowhere for Matt Ryan to go as they try to push the ball downfield here. Keeps working through Jake Matthews. Nothing he can do about it. Matt Ryan tries to escape out the back door. Got the guy on the other side coming as well, but this is all Fowler right here. Continues to work. He's got that stick-to-itiveness as well. He's going to keep working, man. He's going to get those effort sacks. He's going to get sacks on a regular set. He can do it all. All right, so these wide techniques are a clear indication of how they think this man is as an athlete. They'll put him out there in all that space and let him go to work. Now check it out. Convert. Working with the power now. Not quite a bull rush, but definitely kind of a leverage rush. Give him half a man. Fight the hands. There was no hands really to fight. Duck up under him right there. But didn't really get past him. Now it just becomes a strength game. Look at him pushing, driving. Driving Miss Daisy all the way to a strip sack. A little bit closer this time. See the get off. Look at it. His get off's like a sprinter, keeping that low pad leverage until it's time. Now look at him. Now look at this. I like this right here. You'll see him do it quite a bit. He's able to shoot himself forward, but look at that lunge right there. Look at that wide step to try to get by McGarry, then duck under it, and then just start working it. A lot of strength, a lot of power, a lot of quickness. All right. Working as an open side defender. They're trying to run open side, but with strength, right? You got the fullback here in the I formation. You got 22 personnel, but you're running to the open side. But look at him, like he shot out of a cannon. It's no longer the open side anymore. Switch that on him, still shoot through it. Tackles Brian Hill like it ain't nothing. Not going for the eye candy. Right? Now it becomes a balanced strength. Stays on the outside, but quickly shoots it on the inside using that quickness. You can see how adroit he is on his feet. Look at him get skinny. Missed the block of Smith, fullback. Right on Brian Hill. All right, here we go. 12 personnel. Look at him maintain outside contain, though. Look at the physicality. Watch this hit on Mostert. Oh, launched him. Look at this. Right? Got a double-double right there with the tight ends. Double-double, but look at him. Strength on strength. Still maintaining outside contain. Works back through Kittle. And lights Mostert's ass up. Oh. Look at this. Boom. Baya. Mostert slept good that night. And he got his stool softened. He was good on the toilet, I tell you that. All right, here we go with Fowler again. Widened out. Look at him lull Joel Staley to sleep. Oh, that was beautiful, man. That's a veteran he did that on. Look at him. Hit him with the stutter. Lull him to sleep. Then explode on him. Work the hands. And then simply explode on him. Look at that. Joel Staley. He's just casually reaching out there because it's looking like, oh, he's not doing nothing. He's just kind of surveying the land, then explode on him. Use his inertia against himself, then run the arc on him. Staley's done. Look how far deep he is on the set. Look at that. Staley's holding, really. And he still works through it. Uncovers. Got him a sack on Jimmy G. Let's go. Man. Bringing that dude to ATL, man, they should double back and go and get this dude too. How gangster would that be? Really go full San Francisco with the pass rush. All right, this time you see him working to the open side with the weak inside tackle here. That would be the great Aaron Donald. So I like this because it reminds me of great Grady Jarrett, right? The great Grady Jarrett, who is Aaron Donald light in my opinion, working with Dante Fowler here. You see him driving the loop here. You're going to have Aaron Donald as the point man, but watch Fowler work back on his loop. Real explosive. Jimmy G didn't have time to react. Look at that. I can already imagine that tandem right now. Grady Jarrett, Dante Fowler. Load him to sleep again, too. He hit him with the shake and bake on him. Widen him up. Aaron Donald press it to the inside. Now, look, they're both occupied. Thompson not going to be able to react. Nor does he even think about it because he's so worried about Aaron Donald. But look at that. Great job right now to immediately get your hands up in the passing lane. That right there messed up Jimmy G's sight line. Make him tuck. Yet another sack. So there you go, man. Hashtag real men watch to the end. You didn't have to ask me. You already know I'm a huge Dante Fowler fan, and having him in the ATL, that shit is awesome. So, like I said before, I would have loved to have seen it with Vic Beasley. That would have been a tandem right there. No disrespect to Takk McKinley. I want to see a little bit more from him, so maybe he will be that guy and they can make a good tandem. But I still would go out and add one more pass rush. You got Charles Harris from the Dolphins. See what he has. One more. Just really get these guys and rotating and make it like the San Francisco 49ers, what they had last year. So I don't know how the money's working out right there. I'm not real good on the money. I never pay attention to that type of stuff. But there are a few pass rushers still left out there. Some really high-name, high-profile pass rushers. I doubt you could get a Jadeveon Clowney or somebody like that. But, man, what is Clay Matthews worth? You know what I'm saying? That wouldn't be hard. Clay Matthews. It's looking like they're gearing up for a Super Bowl run, obviously. They got to win now. They're bringing in all these veterans. Why not just go for the gusto? That would be hard. Let me know what you think of that. But let me know what you think about Dante Fowler and how he'll fit in. Obviously, he's played in this defense before in Jacksonville, so it should be very familiar with him or familiar to him, and he should do very well. I have no doubts about that. Dante Fowler will be successful in Atlanta. All right, but I'll have more, of course. Keep rocking with your boy. It's Murf, the Underground King. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and I am out. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.